Hey, Green Jackets fans, we're joined now by 2020 manager Carlos Valderrama. And Carlos, thank you so much for joining us.
No, thank you for the opportunity, man, to talk to you guys. It's a pleasure for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And how excited are you to hopefully finally get this season started? You know, who knows when? Obviously, you've got to be raring to get ready to go.
Yes, I'm very excited. The big question is when is that gonna be? I'm looking forward to. I can't wait to the start as we did last year.
Yeah, absolutely. And how have you been keeping yourself busy during this kind of break from baseball? Have you been watching TV, or what have you been kind of doing?
Well, yeah, I have been trying to be creative. I have been watching a lot of movies, playing a bunch of video games with my daughter, having a good time with my family. So pretty much that's it.
What's the go-to video game for you to keep yourself busy?
I play basketball with my daughter. She's pretty good. I play Resident Evil. Those kind of things. Like baseball. A
Obviously, you
lot
got to play
of,
baseball, right?
a lot of sport games.
Nice, nice. And I think the question that is kind of on everybody's mind right now is during this time when we don't have baseball right now, what is everybody doing to get ready? And so for you personally, what are you doing to keep yourself as ready as possible so that when we get that start date and we get going, you're as ready as you can be?
Well, first of all, I have been trying to keep in touch with our players. Like we don't have a roster done yet, but we can have an idea who's going there. And I have been trying to keep in touch with my players, with the staff, and they've been following a protocol that we sent to be done at home. Like they have their own program. They've been working out, and and hopefully when things go back to normal, they're in a good shape, and we can do like a short spring training and get ready for the season.
Awesome. So obviously you're no stranger to Augusta. This will be your third season as the manager here with the Green Jackets. But for fans that are new and maybe just as kind of a recap, you've been with the Green Jackets for 3 seasons. You've been with the Giants for a good chunk of time. You know, if you could kind of give us your story of how you got to this point being a manager at the single A level in the Giants organization.
Well, for me, when I start coaching, I start as a hitting coach. I used to do an outfield base running, and to be quite honest, I never thought that I was gonna be a manager that soon. I wasn't expecting to be a manager that soon in my career, and for some reason, our manager got fired for some reason, and they asked me to be the manager in the middle of the season. Um, I think I was ready, but it was a good challenge for me, and I took it, and since then I fell in love being a manager, and here I am, man. I'm sure I'm still a long way to go. I'm still learning. I tell you what, I just love every single opportunity that I have, and a single season is a good opportunity to learning and to keep growing.
You said you kind of fell in love with being a manager. What is it about being a manager that you like so much? What are kind of some of the aspects of the job that you really enjoy?
Well, as soon as you are the manager, you become the leader of the team, and I just love that. I love to be a role model for our players, to be a huge source for them to their career, to be that guy that help those guys to keep getting better and better, and to help them to go to the next level. I actually another thing that I really love for being a manager is I give you the opportunity to start the game. Like you have to pay attention to every single detail, and that is just fascinating, and I love that.
If I can ask you to kind of name drop, who are some of the players over the years that you've had the opportunity to coach that you've really enjoyed coaching or that have been really just standout talents that have stuck with you?
If I have to pull a name right now, it is gonna be tough because, to be quite honest, is I just enjoy to work with every single of our players, man. It doesn't matter if a position player, if it's a pitcher, I just enjoy the opportunity to be right next to them and be that leader, be that guy, that be that mentor.
And if I can ask you, if we go back to last season, just to kind of rewind a little bit, what was that experience like for you to win the division, the second half division title, and to do it so late in the season? What kind of special experience was that for you?
Oh well, that was absolutely special for me, especially if my first year in Augusta. It was a huge challenge. It was a huge jump for me coming from Dominican Republic, and we didn't do too well. And I take all the responsibility. And as soon I found out I was going back to Augusta, I was so happy because I set up a challenge right away. I say, I got to do better for our players, for our fans, for the Green Jackets, for the San Francisco Giants. And it was a great opportunity just to, like I say, to keep learning, keep growing, and the results were there. Like an outstanding season, we were just half game behind to win the first half, and we came up and won the second half. It was just amazing experience. And to be honest, I gotta give the credit to our players. And second of all, to our fans. Like there were a huge support, and all together, combine a good results.
Yeah, and like you mentioned, we have such a good fan base here in Augusta, and a great fan base, in fact, and they're really welcoming to you. And we put on social media that we were going to be talking to you this week, and asked them that if they had questions they wanted to have you answer, just go ahead and post them in the comments. I know you kind of interacted with some fans already, but I'm going to read some of those questions for you so that the people who watch this interview can get your answers. This is Michael Creech on Instagram. He asked, A, do you like barbecue? And if so, what's your favorite barbecue place in town?
I do love barbecue, especially when here at home in the off season. I do barbecue like pretty much every other day. Like I love barbecue, and to be quite honest, I don't have a special place that I go in Augusta, but the Buster Club, they does a barbecue like probably every once a month, and it is amazing. So far that's the best place, like the Buster Club.
There you go. Okay, P Rabones 71, I think is how you would say it on Instagram as well. He asked, "What toppings do you put on your hot dogs?" We're asking some pretty hard hitting questions here.
That's pretty basic. I'm a pretty basic guy. That's onions, ketchup, mustard, and that's it.
And then Camila Valderrama on Instagram. What is your favorite movie of all time, Carlos?
Well, that's my daughter, and she probably knows better than me. I love Rocky, the series Rocky, like all of them. Like that's I love that movies. Like they inspire me. Like you know.
Yeah, not a bad choice. Not a bad choice at all. Carlos, thank you so much for taking the time. Appreciated chatting with you. And once this season gets going, man, we're so excited. I know the fans are so excited, and they'll love to see this interview as well. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, Colin. Thanks for the opportunity, and it's always been be a pleasure to be in touch with you guys. And I'm really looking forward to for the season start to start working with you guys. And all what I can say right now is just stay safe, my friend, and I'm looking forward to see you guys.
All right, that's manager Carlos Valderrama. He'll be back in 2020 at SRP Park.